What's going on, guys? Asian Guy here, bringing you a video covering the Choose Your Own SUGOFEST that we're going to be getting for One Piece Day, which I believe is just under 2 weeks away on the 27th of July. So, what this entails is a SUGOFEST where the rated up legends are going to be selected by the community themselves, and also on the 6th multiple of part 1 and the 6th multiple of part 2, the legends that rank 1st, 2nd and 3rd in popularity, one of them will be guaranteed on the 6th multiple +1, which is huge. And then on the second day, or the second part, the 4th, 5th or 6th place legend is going to be guaranteed on the 6th multiple. Now, I personally think that right now, this is not what Japan needs, because right now, I'm not going to lie to you guys, OPTC Japan is really dead. Like, the content we're getting right now, this is a silver banner, by the way, guys. This has silvers on these multiples. This banner here, the one with Chopper and Robin. This Escape from NES Lobby, you clear it once with one team, which has all the straw hats, and you're done. You're done with the event. It's kind of pointless, and it's the same for the Drum Island and these low town events. It's honestly a very dead period on Japan right now, but this Choose Your Own SUGOFEST, for the people who want to catch up or for the people who want to re-roll or move to Japan, this is a huge opportunity. Now, as you can see here, you can open this menu up from in-game. All of these legends are available to be voted. You can only vote for one of these legends, however. And what I will say is right now, I think the top 2 legends that are going to be voted in here are going to be Legend Kid and Shanks Crew. So if we're going off anything of the JP community, they're not going to vote off how much they like the character. I think they're going to vote off which legends they want and which legends they think are good. And the reason I don't think Snake Man is going to win, despite probably being the best of the lot here alongside Shanks Crew, is because a lot of people probably already pulled Snake Man during the anniversary, and all of those players do not want to see this legend rated up in this banner because they're just going to end up pulling dupes. So I think the one that's going to come first is Legend Kid, followed by Shanks Crew. I would be surprised if either of these two do not make the top 2, Legend Kid and Shanks Crew. Personally, I'm going to be voting for either Aokiji or Mihawk and Perona, because these are the only 2 legends of this selection here that I don't have, along with Luffy, Zoro, as well as Arlong Crew. But realistically speaking, I don't think Luffy, Zoro, Arlong, I don't think any of those legends I mentioned have a chance of coming in top 6. Maybe Mihawk, Perona, and a tiny chance for Luffy and Zoro because they are so old. But I'm going to say Legend Kid is probably going to win, followed by Shanks Crew in 2nd place, and I think 3rd place is probably going to be Snake Man. For the people that didn't pull him, they're all going to vote for Snake Man. So I think 1st place is going to be Kid, followed by Shanks Crew, then followed by Snake Man. But this will be very interesting to see how many people didn't actually manage to get a hold of Snake Man, and if I'm actually just overshooting this massively, because I feel like a lot of people did the 20 multis for Snake Man, but that's just within the Western community. Within the Japanese community, how many people actually went ham for Snake Man? How many casual players who didn't have 20 multis are on the Japanese server? That's going to be very interesting to see. I think 4th place is going to be this Blackbeard. I think he's very interesting. I think a lot of players want to play with him, and I can tell you for sure, there is no there's no love for Basil Hawkins as a character, and definitely not as a unit on the game. Sabo is a very popular character, but as a unit on the game, I'm sure everyone does not really care about pulling him, so I don't think he's going to come in the top 6. Katakuri maybe has a slim chance, but I also don't think he will make the top 6. Aokiji, no chance. Mihawk, Perona, maybe a tiny bit. That Rayleigh has absolutely 0 chance of coming in the top 6. Arlong Crew, absolutely 0 chance. Nami and Robin are maybe a teeny tiny chance of coming in 6th place. Pudding, no chance. Luffy, Zoro, also a teeny tiny chance in coming in 6th place. And I do think the ones that will finish off the top 6 are going to be Osoba Mask and Kaido. I think Osoba Mask is incredibly popular. Sanji is a popular character, but I think the Osoba Mask design and also the gameplay of Osoba Mask is one that everyone really wants to enjoy, everyone wants to play on with Japan. I think he's also a legend that has eluded a lot of people, along with Kaido. But that's only from my personal experience. As you guys know, Osoba Mask and Kaido, I've really not pulled many copies of either of them. I've only pulled one Kaido, and that was off a treasure map random ticket. Not random ticket, reward ticket, legend ticket. And Osoba Mask I got from the Rayleigh shop, and I pulled him twice on the anniversary, I believe. But still, those were really low chances. Luffy, Zoro, again, I do not have. So if I had to predict, I would say the top 3 are going to be in no particular order, Snake Man, Legend Kid, and Shanks Crew. I'm guessing the first place is going to be Legend Kid or Shanks Crew. It's going to be one of those two, and I think Snake Man's going to come in third. Blackbeard, Kaido, and Osoba Mask, I think, are going to be fourth, fifth, and sixth. However, maybe a small chance that Nami and Robin, and also Luffy Zoro, could replace Osoba Mask or Kaido there in the fifth and sixth slots. Everybody else has absolutely zero chance of making it. Halloween Ace! Komurasaki, like, why would they even put Komurasaki? No one is going to vote for this person except for the simps. That Nami, the Samurai Wano Nami, not happening. Or the Ninja Nami, rather. Not happening. Not happening. Arlong Crew. Arlong Crew. What kind of pick is that? What kind of pick is Arlong Crew? What a joke. Really no chance. Aokiji I would like to see rated up. That would be amazing because I don't have him. Mihawk Perona would be amazing because I don't have them. Luffy Zoro, I don't have them either. So, I don't know. All three of those would be useful to me. I also don't have Basil Hawkins, but I don't really particularly care about pulling Basil Hawkins right now. Would be nice to pull them if I didn't have them. But Legend Sugar, Legend Smoker also not available here. I think that this is a very nice bait. Global just had a very fantastic bait. 210 gems for guaranteed Stampede Luffy or guaranteed Douglas Bullet, or 420 for the both of them. But I think this is also another bait on Japan because they haven't included Legend Sugar, not Legend Pudding. If I said Pudding, apologies, I meant Legend Sugar. No Legend Sugar, no Legend Smoker. Again, two legends that I'm not too fussed about pulling. The one legend I really want right now is Legend Jack, and Legend Jack, unfortunately, is not rated up here, which is disappointing to see because that's like my #1 priority legend right now. And Luffy Zoro for PvP. Luffy Zoro for normal gameplay, I actually don't really care too much about. If I ever need him, I would normally rely, or if I ever need them, I would normally rely on them as a friend captain. Now, I don't think double captain is necessarily great, but if we look at the rare recruits, all of these rare recruit batches are really good. This Wano Carrot, Chopper, and also the Boa Hancock are all very good. Speed has her niche uses, so all four of these rare recruits are superb. The Fighter batch. Then we have the Slasher batch. We have, I forgot his name, but he's not great. Then we have Smoothie, who I've basically never seen her used. Even though I think she's decent, I've never seen her ever used. Then we have Okiku, and we also have Law, and that's Brand New. Brand New is the name of the guy. Brand New I have actually seen used like once or twice in the past, but overall, not that great. But the Law and Okiku, very good. This Law is really good. So I think Slashers do have a chance of winning, and he's very recent. A lot of people weren't able to pull him. We have this one, which I think is probably the best of the best, because a lot of these units, especially Perispera and the Dofi, benefit extremely well from being fully rainbowed. So you do want to have them rainbowed. You got Perispero in there, who does need to be rainbowed to have the maximum usage there. Then you have Mr. Zero and Miss... Is it Miss All Sunday? What was Robin's nickname? Miss All Sunday, I got it right. And then we have the Nami from Stampede, who's not bad as well. And then we have Dofi as well. The Shooter batch, for me personally, is the best. It's the weakest, yet at the same time, I think it's also the best because it has Ain, who is a god tier sub, one of like the legendary rare recruits in the game, and it has Wano Usopp, which I have emphasized many times is a legend tier unit. So those two are both amazing. Those two both benefit, especially Ain from Limit Break and Rainbow. However, you got Flampe and you've got Reiju there, who really don't see much gameplay other than Flampe being a decent support for Big Mom and also Katakuri. So I don't think shooters are going to win, although I do think this is probably honestly the best ones, just because of those two units being the god tier, two of the best rare recruits in the game. If we look at Free Spirit, this is probably the weakest one. Kobe, not great. Lindbergh, not great. Karasu, okay. And then you've got Bobbin, who is godlike, but it's just too weak. It's just too weak for the Free Spirit class, which is already a very strong class. 3 quick units, and Bobbin's the only major standout one. Karasu is okay. Then we have the Driven one, which I think is actually pretty good as well. You've got Treble, you've got, oh, I forgot his name, the monkey guy that gets married to Baby 5. Then we have Buggy, Stampede Buggy, who's a very good rare recruit, one of the rarest rare recruits in the game right now. Also, that Enel, which took me 40 plus multis on the anniversary to actually pull, rarer than a legend, also on there. So I think the Driven one is not too bad. Although, relatively speaking, I think this is probably the weakest one in terms of usability and usage. Like, all 4 of these rare recruits do not see gameplay right now. I think the Buggy could do with some elaborate or extravagant teams, but I think, yeah, it's probably the one that's the least useful to most people, despite a lot of people not having them. Actually, the Cerebral ones, this one's kind of the weakest one, actually. You've got Viola, then you have, I've forgotten her name, another irrelevant character, Aladdin's wife, who is a very good rare recruit. She's the best one of this batch. Then you've got Ivankov and Kuma. Neither of those two are that amazing. They're okay. So, yeah. That's Purarine. That's her name. That's the one. So, yeah. Purarine is the best one. The Cerebral and Driven, I think, actually are the 2 worst ones to pick here. Although, I think Driven, in terms of collection purposes, is nice. Because a lot of people don't have that. And now a lot of people don't have that Buggy. And then you have Powerhouse, which I think all 4 of these rare recruits are actually good. Like, they're all good. I would not say any of them are like game breaking or amazing, but all 4 of them are actually very, very, very good. So they're not on like Ain or Wano Usopp's level, but like all of them are useful. Whereas every other batch has at least one weak character that will probably never see gameplay ever, but all 4 of these characters do see gameplay. They are all useful. So yeah, we've got Genie Boy. I forgot his name as well. I really don't remember the names of all these irrelevant characters. Then we have Lucci and Kaku, we have Jack, and then we have Don Krieg and... oh, the guy that got bitch slapped by Sanji. His emotions. Kuro, not Kuro. Oh my god, Kuro, no! No, no, no. But yeah, Genie Boy and Bandana Boy. Not looking pretty right now, so yeah. I would say Powerhouse is probably the best one to pick if you're missing any of those units. Of course, Shooters, if you're missing Ain and Wano, Usopp is a huge one. Striker, 3 really good rare recruits, because that Crocodile and Robin is not that great. Don't really see them used. And the Slashers, I think the Slashers are probably going to win just because of that lore. I think a lot of people really want that lore. So I think the Slashers will probably win. It's either going to be the Slashers or the Powerhouses that is going to win. And yeah, if I had to rank it, I would say, ooh, that Boa Hancock, I'm sure a lot of people want as well. I think that Powerhouse will come first, followed by Slashers, and then followed by Driven. And going back to this, I'm going to go with, do the Japanese community know? Do the casual players on Japan know how overpowered Shanks' crew is? Because I think they're going to look at Legend Kid and be like, ooh, the new shiny toy, and go for that, even though Legend Shanks' crew is way, way, way better. I'm not sure how many people have Legend Shanks crew as well, even though they've been out for a long time. So I think Legend Kid will win, followed by Shanks crew, followed by either Snake Man or Blackbeard. And then either Blackbeard or Snake Man in the 4th place position, followed by Osoba Mask in 5th. And then 6th place is either going to be Luffy, Taro, and Zorojiro plus Kaido. So one of those 2. And I'm very, very confident that those 7 units will make the top 6. Now, obviously that doesn't make sense, but I mean one of those, either Kaido or Luffy Zoro dropping out for one or the other. But I'm very confident that will be the top 6. Very, very, very confident that will be the top 6. So yeah, my votes personally are either going to be Mihawk and Perona or Luffy Zoro, and I'm probably going to pick... Let me know in the comment section down below, guys, which one you want me to pick, because I have every single one of these rare recruits, so it doesn't really make a difference whichever one I pick. If I had to pick just for the sake of Limit Break, I would either go for Driven, or I would either go for... Who do I need to rainbow? Actually, Cerebrals, I don't have that Ivankov or Kuma rainbow. Actually, I don't even have that Kuma, I'm pretty sure, so that would be nice. This would be nice for rainbow... Yeah, they're all pretty much even. For me, Striker, Driven, or Powerhouse, or Cerebral, doesn't really make a difference whichever one I pick. Let me know which ones you guys are going to be picking. What are your predictions, guys? List your top 6. I want to see if anyone can get all 6 legends correct, because I think I've done a good job. I think I'm going to get all 6 legends correct, but I want to see if anyone gets the order correct. because I'm sure no one is gonna, like, this Snake Man is not gonna come first or second place because so many people already have this Snake Man. But let me know, ranked from 1st to 6th place, which order do you think the Japanese player base are gonna pick for this SUGOFEST? This is gonna be exciting. I want to see what the votes are gonna be. I'm very, very confident Shanks Crew and Legend Kid are gonna be 1st or 2nd place. If they're not, I will be shocked. The only dark horse here is going to be that Blackbeard. And I will also be really surprised if the Katakuri makes it in. There's a small chance that he will. Same with Sabo, because I think a lot of people didn't pull for them. But at the same time, I don't think the desire for having them is very high. But if they do make it in, I will be very surprised. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Let me know what you think, your predictions. I want to see if anyone can get it spot on. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.